Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video for the 6th anniversary. My name is DFree, and we are back with another update on a few things. We're going to show you guys how my account's been progressing. We're going to work on it a little bit today. We're also going to open some more sacreds, so we'll see what happens, or excuse me, primals. We'll see what happens with that, and hopefully we can get lucky. And we did start our clan. We'll talk a little bit about that and all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe because 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. We're trying to grow the channel, trying to get it monetized, all that fun stuff. So we definitely need the support. So do help us if possible, if you guys enjoy the video. Also, I'm brand new to the game, so I'm not a pro that's like started a new account. Like, okay, I had an account, I played a little bit, but that was like more like year 2, year 3 raid, and I haven't played a ton since, and I forgot a lot of the basic stuff. So I'm basically starting over, and I've got to say, and we're gonna also look at these in the video too. I've received so much love and so much help from you guys in the comments. It's been a tremendous benefit to me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for all of your tips and pointers, etc. Because throughout the video, once or twice, I'll probably ask a question. I tend to do that, and you guys are really good and reliable for helping me out. So again, thank you. All right. So first things first, I wanted to just briefly talk about the clan. Brand new, if anybody wants to join, new players type clan. So there's that. If anybody that's like not really actively playing wants to help out a new clan, then we would appreciate that as well. There's nobody else there but me right now, but you know. All right, so that's the most important first thing. By the way, if you're interested in playing the game, link down below in the description. You can use that. Sign up with my code if you've never started before, and you guys will get the starter pack as well. So it does help me, and you guys will get a good head start, and you can play along with me, as again, this is my first time playing it. I'm not very far. I've been playing for like 3-4 days, so you guys can, you know, go through this journey with me, and we're going to be uploading daily content. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Now moving on, I like to constantly kind of touch base with you guys, show you guys where we're at with the story, kind of progressing a little bit. Still working my way through hard and in a brutal. Then after that, I'll start more so touching other pieces of content. Every now and again, I'll go to some dungeons to work on some stuff. Right now, my primary goal is to push Kale here. I'm not worried about the artifacts. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have leveled the level 3s up. I'm not worried about that right now. I'll figure that out later. I know those are ways of silver. Don't at me about it. I know. Okay, but my primary objective is to push him to 6. And then after I push him to 6, and part of that is because it's part of the starter pass thing, so that's part of the reason why. But I also understand that he's a good character, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to do all these things for him. That I should be done with that tomorrow. So I assume that if you don't have the chickens, the best way to work on these characters is just advanced fodder. Is that it? Or duplicates of characters you don't need? If that is the case, let me know if there's any 3 stars I can get rid of or don't really need. I need to go through this. So that's my primary. Second, I'm working on Wukong a bit. I like using him. He's fun. We will be getting Alice, so that's another reason to start playing. You can get Sun Wukong or Supreme Gaelic, whichever one you prefer. There's also the Alice chase. I'm a couple days away from Alice, so that's another thing I'm anticipating. She should be a very nice bonus to me. But we're working on Sun Wukong, like I said. I am working a little bit on Bellower. Kind of just got him. Seems like an okay support. And Scramus. I don't know how to pronounce this. Hopefully I got it right. Scramus. There's a few other characters you guys were telling me about that are really good, that are useful. So that's that. What's this? Champion skin. Oh, this is just the outfit? Turn up the heat with a new look. Okay. I've never seen an offer for just the skin of the character. So I wanted to kind of also show some of the comments that I've got. So we're gonna just kind of go over this really quickly. And I asked in that video that I did, like, what to really do with these other shards, like how often they put 2 times and stuff like that. So Troy did say ancient shards are the most common 2x. Void shard rates are crap outside of the 2x. I highly suggest saving them both. I'll go through and reply to these a little bit later. Wuzgar is an amazing Fire Knight and possible arena champion. He can carry you a lot of places. Yeah, Wuzgar seemed interesting because he was the one that was doing the good sustain, I remember, right? Like healing and all that stuff, keeping your characters alive. What's up, Skade? Love these videos. Will you start your own clan? Yes, feel free to join. The Ham Feast gives you an automatic 6-star. Like I said, you guys helped me a lot. Watched you a lot with Legends. Didn't know you played Raid. Yes, I have a lot of different endeavors. I have daily NBA content. I've got my other channels. I'm all over the place. I would recommend you, in my experience, one, Kale. It may only be a rare, but trust me, he's better than many champions, even epics or legendaries. Buy him masteries with 800 gems when done. Okay. As you're a spender, it doesn't hurt that you that much, and believe me, it will pump your progress up and save you a lot of energy and time. Yeah, I have it. I remember on my other account, I got really into masteries. I had a maxed out, or not maxed out, but I put a lot into like my Harvest Jack. I liked using him. He was a lot of fun. And a few other characters, but on this account so far I'm not even anywhere near mastery stuff. But I do vaguely remember that you could just buy enough scrolls, right? You could just buy that outright. Rector Drath I'll be getting from that starter pass thing. So she's a beast. Make her fast and give her a ton of HP, and I promise you your team will survive everything. From there, the options are situational. Scrammus and Sun Wukong give a lot of support. Solid in dungeons. Nice. The rest of my roster is mainly for faction trials. Yeah, a few people were saying that. Focus on one champ primarily and get your starter up to level 60 first. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, okay. So with this, one thing I noticed is that the new player codes, there's a lot of speculation as to why they don't work, but the new player codes don't work. It's not so much that they don't work like outside of a certain window. You've got to have a brand new account, but you also need to be using an entirely new device that's never started a raid account. That's what it is. So for me, I actually created my raid account on LD Player for this one because I had, like I said, other raid account that had used a new player code before, and it doesn't matter if you start a brand new account. It will just say it's only for new players, and you won't be able to get it on a new account. It's kind of dumb, but it is what it is. But a few people were helping me out with that. Don't level 3-star gear to 16. It's just a waste of silver. I already mentioned that. It's the computer or phone you're using. You already have an account, so you can't start a new one. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You can't use the code if you signed up via an offering link. That's not exactly what it is. Like I said, there's a lot of people have different thoughts on what it is, but it's a pretty common thing. It's just the device. I figured that out whenever I switched devices to my. Initially, actually, I switched it to my wife's phone, and it worked there. I was like, oh, okay. Then I put it in an LD player, so it didn't get mixed up, and so they didn't stop me from using other new player codes. So I put it in an LD player afterwards. From DK Solstice, Scrammus is a top tier epic, great wave controller with his AoE provoke and A1 stun turn meter reduction. He's great. It'll be very useful when you finally start working on Hydra. I have 2 5-star souls for Scrammus, but no Scrammus feels bad. Hey, hopefully you get him soon. Hellborn Sprite is actually great in buff extension Demon Lord clan boss teams as a budget option. She's worth keeping around just in case you can make that clan boss team one day, I believe is what CB stands for. Fleshmonger is a solid rare Skinwalker champ to pair with Wukong and Skinwalker faction crypt because Fleshmonger has the strong version of defense down on his AoE. He has a triple hitter A1, good for starting off in Fire Knight. His AoE is good for clearing the waves leading up to the Fire Knight. Interesting. Okay. One second, let me respond to this text. Sir, Artemage is solid. A1 is great in fire progression. AoE 2 is good. Okay. So for the most part, here's another sign for Scrammus there. For the most part, though, most people were telling me that we've got a really good roster to start with, and that's pretty awesome. So I'm really happy about that piece of it. Now, what I want to do from here is I wanted to do, like I said, some more pulls because I'm kind of addicted right now. I didn't start this account with the intention of doing this, by the way. I'm just kind of like, I really want to get something big. I want to get something big, like a legendary or something. It's just not happening. And the rates are not great for it, 2% chance. But I've played other gacha games with that same rate. So it's not like, what it is really is that in those other gacha games, you're doing like multi summons, so you're getting like 10 at a time. But in this, it's like just a one-off. So it actually feels a little bit worse, to be honest, to 2% rate. Just to be honest, but yeah, so I've done this before and hopefully we can get lucky. So I'm gonna pick this up, and this will be the last time I do this. I'm gonna pick this up. It will for real be the last time, because we're also gonna run out of the boosted period, so I'm not gonna bother. I will pick this up and hopefully I get lucky. Raid, if you're listening, I would love to get a big drop. I would love, by any chance, if you happen to be listening, to get a big drop. Okay. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we got here. So that went through. Leave me alone. No more offers. Can I have my shop deleted from my game so I stop? All right. Oh, what was this not here before? Oh, this is. Oh, never mind. I thought this was like a step up, like guaranteed thing. This is for using quartz. Okay. Where the hell do you get quartz from? It's content I don't even have unlocked. Okay. All right. We got 10 hours on this, so let's see what we can do. Oh, this is going to use like all my silver, isn't it? Oh, you can do a multi. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I've never had 10, so I didn't know you could do a I was like, wait a minute, why is it so expensive? Oh, I'm not going to do that. So, okay. Okay, so you can, I didn't realize I've never, okay, to be fair, I should have known because I've done it here. But for whatever reason, I've never had 10 of these. So, like, it didn't compute to me that you can multi here. I should have known. I should have known. I feel a little bit dumb for that. Skinwalker. I was gonna say he looks like he's gonna be a skinwalker because he's like a beast. All right, so Balf the Rancid. What's rancid about him? His breath. Each hit has a 25% chance of placing a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. What's this, like no targeting thing? What the hell? Oh, okay. Literally decreases accuracy. Attack all enemies. 75% chance of placing a 50% accuracy debuff on all enemies. Also increases the allies' duration of their buffs for 1 turn. That's actually kind of legit. Removes 2 random debuffs from all allies and heals them by 10% of their max, and then gives them an accuracy increase. Decrease the damage all allies receive from poison debuffs. I'm sure there's a niche use case for this character. He seems interesting. I'm positive that like somebody like him has a niche use case. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. No! I don't want to see these. Get this wannabe Electro away from me. But no booty. Red Cloak Taniko. Steals target's turn meter. Decreasing the turn meter of all enemies. God damn it, she's gonna be good, isn't she? Every time I see speed or turn meter stuff, I'm like, God dang, the character's good. I was talking that message. She's probably good. We'll see. Let me know. Anytime I see anything speed turn meter related. All right, Madman. That's a funny name. He's a madman. Look at the Ascended. Attacks an enemy. Oh my god, it does nothing until it's Ascended. Has a 50% chance of attacking all other enemies with a second hit, dealing 30% of the damage inflicted from the first hit. The second hit is always a normal. Okay, so I can't crit. Okay. Attacks all enemies, heal this champion by 10% of the damage inflicted if this champion's current HP is below 50%. Okay. Attacks one enemy, will ignore 30% of the target's defense, will ignore block damage and shield buffs. Interesting character. Don't really have any comments on him. He seems interesting though. Templar. Could have swore I had this guy already. Attacks an enemy, 30% chance of placing a decreased speed debuff. Okay. Each hit has a provoke chance, places a block damage buff on this champion. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. That's a fun one. Increases allies' resistance in arena battles. Attacks with this champion's default skill whenever an enemy places a debuff on this champion. Arena character, it looks like, right? Otherwise, why would you have that skill? Marauder. He looks really cool though. Oh my god. the side profile is crazy. It really caught me off guard. Based on HP, huh? Attacks one enemy, has a 15% chance of placing a stun for 1 turn, and damage is based on his HP. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing 25% attack debuff, damage based on it. So you're just putting the HP set on this guy? Or is there another set that gives him more HP? 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 20% of the max HP. Yeah, like you just want Whatever gives the most HP is what you want on this guy. Very straightforward. Also places a 15% reflect damage buff on all allies except this champion. Increases all allies HP in all battles. Interesting. Okay. Something big, baby. See, this is why I didn't multi it, by the way. I would have been annoyed if I did a multi and got all these freaking rares. And it's not that rares can't be good. I just want to see a big drop. Because the rares obviously can be good. Attacks 2 times at random, has a 15% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times, each hit has a 50% chance of placing 2.5 poison debuffs for 2 turns. Place a shield buff on all allies. And 15% reflect damage buff on all allies. Okay. We're going down to the wire here. Oh, now today it wants to give me all rares. Magma blood. Does he have bombs or something? Attacks one enemy, 15% chance of placing a stun. Attacks all enemies, 30% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy. There's the bombs. I was like, this guy totally has bombs. Attacks 2 times at random. Each hit has a 60% chance of placing a bomb for 3 turns. Increases allies' accuracy in dungeons. Okay. You hate me. You hate me. True Gore. He's a barbarian. All right. Places a 25% chance attack increase buff on this champion for 2 turns if this attack is a critical. Huh. Attacks an enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a stun debuff. Attacks all enemies has a 30% chance of increasing the cooldowns of the skill. Okay, so this is good. That's a good skill. The other two I'm like, whatever, but this is a good skill. I've got like so much to work on though. I can't say that I'll worry about those characters anytime soon. All right, Kanoru. I was gonna say Chrono Trigger. That's what I thought about when I see CHO. I don't know. I'm being stupid. Attacks an enemy, 40% chance of placing a blocks, buffs, debuffs for 2 turns. Attacks 3 enemies or 3 times at random. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Removes all increased defense buff from all enemies, then attacks all enemies. Decreases the cooldown of Lay Bare by 1 turn for each enemy killed by this skill. Oh, so if she kills, she can almost turn around and use it again? At level 5, there's a cooldown increase. She seems interesting. Let me know in the comments. Also, what's up with some champions having more or less like skills and auras and all that stuff than others? Like, what's up with that? Like, some characters barely have 2 or 3, like her, and then some characters have what, like 5 when you include the aura. Ah, the hunt continues. Twin Clawed Disciple. Bro looks like Yondu. That has to be inspiration. He's blue with a freaking mohawk. That had to be inspiration. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Nobody. 35% chance of placing 100% heal reduction debuff. 50% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a block active skill debuff for 2 turns. Then chance increases to 100% if the target is under a heal reduction debuff. Ooh. It goes up to 45 at level 6. So nearly a 50% chance. It's probably safer to use another champion on your team that also can do that. But block active skills for 2 turns is kind of nuts. Seems interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm done. You know what? They refused to give me anything that I was asking for. All I asked for was 1 shiny legendary, and they refused. They refused. They were like, you know what, fam, you get nothing. Nada, zip, zilch. No legendary for you. So that being said, I'm by none anymore. I am by none no more. Oh, wait, where did that put me for the player points? I should have got the next milestone, right? I'm like, oh my god. If I buy the offer one more time, I unlock her too. God damn it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Isn't it 250? I've got to see just for confirmation. Isn't it 250? I'm not doing it again though. They're not gonna give me. Where is it at? I've just got to see it. Wasn't it multi-buy? Yeah, there it is, right? This is the one I got. No, this is not the one I got. I got the other one. Is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, 220. Oh, 225. Just shy, right? Right? 225, just shy. I'm not doing it though. You're not gonna get me right now. Maybe you'll put something else in my face that makes me bite. But for now, you know what, Raid? I've had enough of your abuse. But in all seriousness, though, I'm joking. I'm emphatic. I'm crazy. But in all seriousness, though, I'm pretty positive that I got some good stuff because that's just kind of how this game goes. Oh, nice. I didn't realize I was gonna unlock this because I made a big purchase. Nice. I got 2 more void shards I'm gonna sit on, so that's nice. Make a purchase of any amount and receive the rewards. Cool. Why is this girl imaged here if you're not gonna unlock her though? Guess they just wanted to spruce the page up. Is that gone now? That's gone now, huh? That icon. Okay. Well, we got some stuff. Is that energy refill, right? Yeah, okay. I'll grab these. With the XP days, do you just leave those in your gift box until you're ready to use them? Because I've been claiming them. If I remember correctly, you leave them. And there's no way to activate them, right? They just automatically are activated, right? When you claim them, they just automatically activate. And there's not one for your account experience. It's just champion experience, right? Few questions there, of course. But yeah. Once again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support, helping me out in this journey. I didn't realize I was slumped over so much on the camera. I got really comfortable. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like I was saying, have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.